Before you close your eyes tonight, pause for a moment and let the noise of this long day finally fall silent. You have carried enough. The worries, the unanswered questions, the quiet fears you did not say out loud. Tonight, you do not have to guard yourself. The Lord has already gone before you, and He is watching over this night. As you rest, He stands awake. As your strength fades, His does not. Let your heart loosen its grip. Breathe slowly, and remember this simple truth. You are not alone in the dark. God is here, guarding your sleep, covering your soul, and preparing peace for you. As this prayer gently continues, we now step deeper into a quieter place, where the day is no longer asking anything from you. Take a moment to stop right where you are. You do not need to fix, plan, or explain anything anymore. Simply breathe in slowly, then breathe out, and allow the weight of this day to loosen its hold on your heart. Every responsibility, every conversation, every moment that drained your strength can now be set down. You have carried enough for one day. Tonight, you are invited to rest, not only in body, but in soul. This night is more than sleep. It is a sacred pause, a holy moment where God draws near in the stillness. When the world grows quiet, His presence becomes clearer. You do not have to reach for Him. He is already here. In this calm space, you are safe to be honest, safe to be small, safe to simply be. The Lord meets you, not with demands, but with peace. Remember this truth as you settle your heart. God has gone before you all day long. He was ahead of every step you took, every decision you faced, every unseen moment that could have shaken you. Even when you felt uncertain or tired, He was already there, making a way, steadying your path. And now, as the night begins, He has not stepped away. The same God who guided your day is the God who guards your night. You do not need to stay alert. You do not need to protect yourself. The one who never slumbers is watching over you. As your eyes grow heavy, His care remains strong. Let that truth quiet your thoughts. Let it soften the tight places within you. Tonight, you are not ending the day alone. You are closing it in the presence of a faithful God who surrounds you with peace and gently leads you into rest. With the day now gently behind you, this is a moment to turn inward and look back with calm, not criticism. Allow your memories to surface softly. Think of the places you went, the people you spoke with, the choices you had to make. Some moments brought clarity, others brought tension or doubt. Yet in every step, the Lord was there. He was present in the conversations that shaped your mood, in the decisions that required courage, and in the challenges that stretched you more than you expected. Even when you felt unsure of yourself, God was quietly guiding and covering you. There may be parts of today that feel incomplete, tasks left undone, words you wish you had spoken differently, situations that did not resolve the way you hoped. You do not need to carry these unfinished pieces into the night. This is the time to place them gently into God's hands. Release the pressure to hold everything together. What you could not finish, He can. What you could not fix, He understands. Nothing is lost when it is surrendered to Him. Let this night be the end of self-accusation and restless thinking. You do not need to replay every mistake or rehearse tomorrow's worries. Choose instead to close this day with faith. Faith that God was leading you, even when the path felt unclear. Faith that He is still at work in the areas you do not yet see resolved. Faith that your life is not shaped by fear, but by His faithful direction. Hold on to this promise as you rest your mind and heart. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 6. Submitting your ways does not mean having all the answers. It means trusting God with every part of your journey, including the parts that feel uncertain. Tonight, you can let go. The Lord has guided you through this day, and He will continue to guide what comes next. Let peace replace pressure. Let trust quiet your thoughts. This day is complete, and you are safely held as you rest. Now that your heart has laid down the weight of the day, you are invited into a deeper kind of rest, the kind that comes from being watched over, not from being exhausted. In this quiet moment, remember who is guarding you tonight. The Lord is not distant, and He is never tired. He does not sleep. He does not look away. While your body grows weary and your thoughts slow down, He remains fully awake, fully attentive, fully present. You do not need to stay alert or on edge. The one who keeps you does not miss a single moment. Allow your soul to follow where He gently leads, away from noise, away from pressure, away from the constant need to perform or prove yourself. God guides you into stillness, not because everything around you is perfect, but because His presence is enough. Even after a long and draining day, He knows how to restore what has been worn down inside you. He knows how to calm the places where stress has settled and fear has tried to linger. Let your breathing slow as you rest in this truth. Peace does not come from having all your problems solved. It comes from knowing who is holding you. Circumstances may change, feelings may rise and fall, but the care of God remains steady and unshaken. In His presence, your heart can finally unclench. In His care, your soul can recover its strength. Listen to these words and let them wash over you like a quiet promise. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He refreshes my soul. Psalm chapter 23, verses 1-3. You are not lacking tonight. You are not forgotten. You are being led gently and faithfully. As you settle into rest, allow God to do what only He can do: guard you, restore you, renew you. This night is not empty or unprotected. It is held by a shepherd who watches over you with perfect care, guiding you into deep and peaceful rest. In the safety of this quiet night, there is one more invitation waiting for you to release what your heart has been holding on to too tightly. Bring to God the thoughts that are still racing, the worries that refuse to settle, the fears you keep hidden behind silence. You do not need to organize them or make them sound strong. Just place them before Him as they are. God is not overwhelmed by your anxiety, and He is not surprised by your struggles. What feels heavy to you is already known to Him, and He welcomes your surrender. Tonight, remember this truth. You are not the one who has to fight every battle, even the ones you cannot name, even the ones that disturb your peace in the dark. While you sleep, God remains at work. He stands between you and what threatens you. He guards what you cannot see. The spiritual battles you feel but cannot explain are not yours to carry alone. The Lord Himself takes that place for you. Let your body rest without fear. Let your mind slow down without resistance. Stillness is not weakness here. Stillness is trust. It is choosing to believe that God's protection does not depend on your alertness. You can close your eyes because He never does. You can loosen your grip because His hold is secure. Hold on to this promise as you breathe more deeply and settle into rest. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus chapter 14, verse 14. Being still does not mean ignoring reality. It means placing reality into God's hands. Tonight, you are allowed to stop striving, allowed to stop guarding yourself, allowed to rest under divine protection. Let peace take the place of tension. Let faith quiet every fear. This night is covered, you are protected, and you can sleep, knowing the Lord is fighting for you. Now that your burdens have been placed into God's hands, and your heart has found trust in His protection, it is time to welcome the peace He offers into every corner of your mind and soul. Tonight, allow God's calming presence to rule over your thoughts. Let every anxious whisper, every lingering worry, every what if quietly fade before His steady care. You do not need to carry them into your dreams. You do not need to replay the day's challenges one more time. Instead, declare to your heart and mind that God's peace is greater than any unrest. His presence is enough to guard your soul while your body rests. Take a slow, deep breath and feel it ripple through you. With each exhale, release the tension in your shoulders, the tightness in your chest, the racing in your mind. Imagine God surrounding you like a warm, protective light, holding every part of you that aches or trembles. His peace does not depend on circumstances. It does not waver when the world feels uncertain. It is steady, unwavering, and available right now. Tonight, you are safe to let go completely. Safe to stop trying to control what you cannot. Safe to rest without conditions. You are not just resting your body, you are letting your spirit be renewed and strengthened. God's peace is not temporary or fragile. It is a strong fortress around your mind and heart. Every worry that tries to creep back is met with His quiet, unwavering presence. Speak this truth softly to yourself before sleep. You are protected, you are calm, and you are held. The Lord is watching over you. Your mind can quiet, your heart can soften, and your soul can rest fully in Him. You do not need to chase peace. He already gives it freely. Let tonight be a night of stillness, trust, and divine protection, allowing God's perfect peace to cradle you into deep, restorative rest. With your mind now embraced by God's peace tonight, it is time to lift your gaze gently toward tomorrow, placing it fully into His care. The day ahead is not yet written, and you cannot see all that it will bring. There may be challenges, surprises, or moments that feel uncertain. But tonight, you are invited to hand over the unknown to the One who already goes before you. God has prepared the path, even when it seems hidden. Every step you will take tomorrow has been met in advance by His guiding hand, His unseen protection, and His loving presence. You do not need to carry worry about what has not yet come. You do not need to anticipate every difficulty or rehearse every possible outcome. Instead, rest in the assurance that God walks ahead of you. He is with you, preparing what is necessary, watching over every detail, and standing ready to meet every need. Nothing will take you by surprise when the One who holds tomorrow holds your hand. Breathe deeply and surrender your plans, your hopes, and even your fears into His hands. Let the certainty of His faithfulness fill your heart with calm. The Lord Himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 8. Tonight, you can sleep without carrying the weight of what is yet to come. Your dreams, your rest, and your very soul are cradled in His hands. Trust that His guidance is already at work, paving the way for you to walk in safety and purpose. There is no need to step into tomorrow alone. You will awaken under the watchful care of a loving God, renewed, secure, and ready to meet the day with faith. Let this assurance quiet every lingering thought and cradle you into deep, restorative sleep, knowing that tomorrow is already embraced by His presence. With the certainty of God's guidance resting in your heart, Now is the moment to settle fully into His protection and allow His grace to surround every part of you. Tonight, declare with quiet confidence that your body, mind, and spirit are guarded through the hours of sleep. The Lord's presence is your shield, your refuge, and your gentle healer. Every worry has been laid down, every fear entrusted, and now every fiber of your being can rest. Let this truth sink deeply into your soul. You are safe, you are watched over, and you are loved beyond measure. Hold this prayer close as you drift into sleep. Let it become a soft rhythm in your mind, a comforting whisper that accompanies your dreams. As you rest, let God restore what has been worn down by the day. Replenish your spirit with His peace and refresh your heart with His unwavering love. Each breath reminds you that you do not face the night alone. His faithfulness covers you, and His mercy renews you from within. Tonight, take this moment to also extend this love outward. Sharing this prayer is an act of care, a gift of hope, and a way to let others feel the same peace you are receiving. Even the smallest gesture of passing along God's presence can ripple far beyond what you see. It is a way to walk in His light and love while the world sleeps. There is no need to hurry. There is no need to tense or strive. Let the calm assurance of God's grace lull you gently into rest. Sleep in faith, knowing that when you awaken, you will rise renewed, embraced by His mercy, and ready to meet a new day with strength and joy. Tonight, your heart can be still, your mind can quiet, and your spirit can flourish, cradled in the perfect love of a God who never sleeps, who never abandons, and who always restores. If this prayer has touched your heart tonight, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more peaceful night prayers. Share it with loved ones so they too can rest in God's presence. May your night be calm, your sleep deep, and your heart filled with His peace. Thank you for joining us, and God bless your rest.